welcome to Code Crush Coding. Till now in loop section we have learnt about the for loop. In this video we will cover the while loop. So the Python while loop allows a part of the code to be executed until the given condition return false. So we have seen the for loop. In the for loop we were providing the start position of the iterating and also the end position. Like in the range function we were providing all those details for loop. While in the while loop we provide a condition and the block of statements will be executed until that condition becomes false. So when we don't know the number of iterations, when the while loop is most effective to use. So when we know the number of iterations we can use for loop, but when we don't know the number of iterations we can go with while loop. So let's see the syntax of while loop. So here we need to give the while keyword and then the expression. Basically it is a condition which will return true or false, and then the block of statements. So let's check in code how we can make use of while loop. So this is my while loop.python file. So let's say I declare here a variable called num and assign it value as 5, and then I will say while, and here I need to provide a condition which returns true or false. So let's say I say while num is greater than 0. So till this condition is true I want to print high. So I want to print this till number is greater than 0. So let's save this and run. So as you see, this while loop is printing high multiple times, like it is infinite number of times. Why this is happening? Because we have assigned number 5 and 5 is greater than 0 and we are printing high. So this condition is always true. So we need to do something in the block of statements. So somewhere in the code the num will be less than 0 and our condition will become false. So currently it is infinite times. Let's modify the code. Let's say I say num equal to num minus 1. So what I will do, for each time inside the loop I will reduce the value of num by 1. Let's run this code again. So see, now it's infinite times we have printed, and how many times high is printed? 1 2 3 4 5. So basically what is happening here, we have provided the value of num as 5. So first time 5 is greater than 0 it will print high. So first time high is getting printed. After that value of num will be 4. So again the loop will be executed. 4 is greater than 0. Then the loop will executed. Then minus 1, again it will have the value 3. For 3 the loop will be executed till 1 the loop will be executed. After that for the 0th position it will become false, and that's why we are getting the high printed 5 times. So this is the use of while loop. You can provide the conditions and accordingly you can execute your block of code. So let me show you demo for another code for while loop. Let's say we have one variable num which has value 10, while, and condition I will say while num is greater than 0, print, we will print that num, and inside while let's say we can use if else condition also. So if num divided by 3 is equal to 0, then in that case I want to print that num and print a message divisible by 3, and I will update the value of num here, num equal to num minus 1. Also if that number is not divisible by 3, in that case also I will reduce the value by 1. So let's see how the code behaves. Let's run this now. So see, we have provided the value of num as 10. We have provided num 10. So in first time the loop will start here, it will print the num which is 10. So we are getting here 10. After that 10 is not divisible by 3, right? So these two statement will not get executed. So this statement will get executed here. So it will reduce the value by 1. So next time the num value will be 9 and it will print 9. So we are getting here 9. After that it will check the divisibility by 3. So 9 divided by 3 is equal to 0. So it will print 9 divisible by 3. So see, we are getting here 3. After that it will reduce the value by 1. So now it will be 8. But once this value get executed, it will also execute this, right? Because it is inside a while loop. So here also it is reduced by 1. Here it also reduced by 1. So it means that it get reduced by 2 here. So we will have next time 7. So 7 will not divisible by 3. So value will get reduced by 1. So we will get 6. After getting 6, so it will say divisible by 3. Then it will again reduce by 2. Because we have here also one statement and on line number 8 also one statement. So it will have value 4, then 3, then 3 will be divisible by 1 and then it will again reduce by 2, 1. So in this way you can make use of while loop. So nothing more to cover in this video. You can practice more on while loops. We will see more in detail once we do coding part. So these are the basics code we have covered in this video. So that's it for this topic. We will cover another video topics in next video. Thank you for watching.